Hello everybody, this is Jade. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here with me. Oh my gosh. So this morning was just, oh my God, wild. Have you guys ever gone to the dry cleaners and you gave them your ticket and they told you that you picked up your items already? Because that happened to me today. I feel like it might be relevant to the message. Luckily, so these items that I needed are for a wedding. Like, a wedding I'm going to take a plane to go to. A wedding that I'm in. And these garments are like irreplaceable. I got this on the split. But anyway, luckily when I got there, immediately I was like, oh my God, like, did my husband go pick them up? Or like, no. The person told me that I picked up my garments the day I dropped them off. My ticket said the day that I dropped them off. And he's like, you already picked them up. And I was like, think again. But luckily I saw my garments right away. I was able to be like, those are mine. My name is on them. And then, my husband's shirts were misplaced. And so I was asked to leave, and they'll call me when they find them. And they did call me, so I guess they found them. But anyway, just, and then where I live, it's literally been like humid and raining, I swear to you, for like the past 7 to 10 days. So I feel like there's a big energy shift. Like, for sure. And with the moon, we have, a blue moon coming on the last day of the month, I'm pretty sure. I think it's like May 31st. So it's like the second moon, full moon in like a month-long time frame is what I was reading. Correct me, if we got some astrology nerds, like, let me know. Let me know what's up. But I was just doing my little research, and I thought that was interesting. I've been feeling the effects of the moon. I don't know about you, but a lot of my emotions and stuff are very much in line with moon cycles. So it's just been a little weird. I don't know about you, but these last this last week, it's just been like kind of weird, kind of strange stuff, like weird weather. So I really have no idea what we're in store for today. But let's take a look. So spirit guides of the highest truth and compassion. Whew. Yeah, take a deep breath. I invite you in. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your love, your guidance, your support. Thank you so much for allowing us to connect with the collective this way. What is it that we can share with the collective today? I'm getting already guidance just to pull from here, and I have been shuffling. What is it that we can share with the collective today for their highest good? Thank you so much. Let's just get going, I guess. In your conscious mind, you have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. I'm like trying to get a feel here. So as you know, as if you've been here before, what from this card stands out to you specifically? All right, what about it stands out to you? That first thing you see that you gravitate towards, that's your answer. And so if you have a question today, I'm being guided to say, this message is going to relate to that question. And you must intuit from the cards what stands out to you the most and how it might apply to your situation. I'm being guided to share that I am merely a resource tool for you to access your own inner wisdom, your own divine light. All right? So, we're going to need some audience participation. Some private audience participation. Of course, never share anything you don't want to share. So what about this today? What about this card stands out to you? For me today, I am drawn to this little pendant here, which if you look at it from far away, it looks like a heart. If you look at it up close though, it almost looks like a little skull or a little bear's head. I'm not sure I'm gonna really be able to show, like, you see what I mean? Skull, bear's head, yeah, okay, get the picture. I'm also the sunflower standing out to me, the sunflower, the lions, Leo energy. Leo energy is standing out to me big. That might mean something to you, Leo energy. Red, I'm getting passion, like passion, red, passion, like, hunger. I just got hunger, like a drive, like, I just got hunger for more, like, and you have to apply that how you see fit. And don't let the title Queen of Wands lead you astray, okay? I believe that we embody all of the cards in the tarot. I believe that every card has light and dark energy. I believe that at some point in our lives, we've explored the energy of every single card, all right? So just because it says Queen of Wands, if that's not how you identify, don't shun it out right away, all right? The Queen of Wands is an individual. I feel like there's a channel coming through. The Queen of Wands is an individual who is able to delegate. Ooh, I'm getting energy in my left hand. Okay, I think I understand. The Queen of Wands is an individual who is able to border the line between compassion and aggression. I just got. Like, who's able to walk the line between the two, who's able to delegate and be decisive in order to get the job done. I just got a beep on that, without harming, without causing too much hardship, without causing too much pain. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting today, which is definitely different from a Queen of Wands. Last summer I had a Queen of Wands reading which explored creative energy, and this is more about taking action today. This Queen of Wands that I'm getting is a lot more about delegating, a lot like management, almost like management. That might be there. That might be something for you. My left hand is very hot. Leadership. And so being able to kind of have one foot in compassion and one foot in direct, decisive action and speaking up for yourself, I'm getting. Right before this, I had a meditation and my middle finger was like really, really tingly. When I looked up the chakra associated with it, I got throat chakra, which I thought was interesting. I believe that is very different for every individual when it comes to energy that you feel in your hands. I feel that it's very much intuitive. So what works for me may be different for you. If you're that's another thing I'm being guided to say. If you're meditating and you're noticing sensation in your feet, your toes, your hands, you must, I'm getting like, pay attention to how it makes you feel and what it makes, what you feel it activates. So that's separate, but there's definitely something here about balancing decision, delegation, leadership with compassion and fairness. I feel like my words are very important today, so that's why I'm really kind of slowing down. And I think this is really in line. It's in alignment with me, with the reading that I'm giving you, because if you've been here before, you know that I say we mirror each other. And so what I'm going through in my life might be completely different. The stakeholders, the people, places, and things might be completely different, but there's a through line. There's always a through line. I may be feeling something that might be touching on something you're going through right now. There may be a similarity in emotions that we're moving through. There may be a similarity in dynamics that we're moving through. And so I know that I'm in alignment because I was just telling you the story about the dry cleaner, right? And, this dry cleaner, I need to be very careful with my words. This dry cleaner is a small mom and pop shop, and they're owned by an immigrant family. And I am happy to go to this dry cleaner. They have done, great work for us in the past. However, I was very upset that, the things that I expected to be completed hadn't been, but not only that, they were lost, or at least I thought they were lost. We thought they were lost. And so in that moment, I had to figure out, well, how do I speak up for what I need? This is important. This example is important. How do I speak up for what I need without harm? You know what I mean? So there's other people in this store dropping off, picking up, witnessing what's going on, getting in on the tea. And how am I, a lot of what was going on in my head was, all right, this person is they're wanting me to leave the store because they're saying I already picked up my stuff, and that's just not the case. And so I have to be direct and let them know that I can't leave. I'm a part of this wedding. I need these outfits. There's just no way that I picked it up at that time. And so I had to kind of press. I had to use some Queen of Wands energy, if you will, in order to kind of assert the fact that my need is important, and I understand what you're saying, but I'm not going to just back down because you say something that doesn't make sense, kind of a thing, which might be a part of the reading. Maybe in your work or with your groups, your family, your friends, maybe you're trying to explain what you need. You're trying to explain what you need, and the man, or I'm just going to say the man, is saying, no, that's not possible. Let's move on. And you're like, well, wait, no, this is way too important. I can't just move on. And you're caught between a rock and a hard place, I just got, because you don't want to come off as overbearing, but you also need to get your needs met. This must be very important for the reading, because I've already taken a lot of time just to explain this. It's about asserting and I'm getting a smile from this queen, so I feel like we're in line. It's about asserting I just got authority. This could all apply differently. Authority, leadership, personal power, conviction is coming up. I don't know why this one I don't like this word, so I really don't want to use it. Your power. I'm just going to say your power. Okay? The word was dominance. They want me to share that. The word was dominance, but that's disgusting, and I just don't want to go there. So I'm just going to say power. In your unconscious, we have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. So intuit. First thing you see, what draws your eye and why? You see the rhyme? What draws your eye and why? Already, y'all, there's a lot with this. So this is a general reading. And so the messages I received, really the ones that are the most persistent or the ones that are the loudest, those are the ones I'm really going to be called to share, okay? This window, is standing out to me, almost like I'm being asked to say church. That's what I'm being asked to say. Temple, church, mosque, however you practice your belief system, that is a symbol that's coming up for me right now. In your unconscious with the Five of Pentacles, I'm definitely getting hardship. Like, this card, not always do I feel the hardship, but I definitely do today. I just got something isn't right. That's what I got. Something isn't right. First thing that comes to mind for you. What might it be? You have to intuit for yourself. This is a general reading. No tarot reader knows you better than you. And it's very important, you guys. It's very important to be able to provide yourself with the wisdom, the guidance, to intuit, to trust yourself. That's really what this channel is about. I'm just the resource to help you access your highest potential. All right? So I don't know why I feel like I really need to say that today, but I guess, I don't know. Overall energy is the Page of Pentacles. Immediately, the yellow, a lot of yellow today I'm being drawn to, right? Solar plexus chakra, confidence, personal power, energy, the sun, like how magnanimity? Do you know the word? Magnanimity. I don't know. Like big, like energy, like big. I can't believe it's okay. I am a human and I trip up on words, and it is what it is. So Page of Pentacles, overall energy. The thing that's standing out to me the most with this page is the way that they're looking at their pentacle. The way that they're looking at their pentacle. Like, let me see this for myself here. Like in awe, like in wonder, like, oh, like I just got, like, I have this idea and it feels like a really good idea. And if only I had help, or if only I had resources, or if only I had time. Like, these are all the things, the different storylines that are coming out. But like, this person is passion came up. They're impassioned by something. And definitely what I'm getting is it is on the earth. Like, it's something, someone. It is it might be associated to where you go, who you interact with, something that is alive, something that is in your external world, and you are very, like, just gravitating towards it. Like, you're gravitating towards. So this is the big question. What in your life makes you feel really good right now? Or like, what in your life, in your waking life, like, what makes you feel really pulled? Like, it could be a person, it could be a place, it could be something you do. What is that? Because I think this is what it's about. This overall energy is about what you're being pulled towards. That feels on the nose. I'm not gonna flip over advice yet today, just because that's how it feels. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So immediately with these two things, the way that I'm reading them today is like in the past energy, perhaps you've moved through kind of some tumultuous vibes, like and I just got a lot of a beep on that, like not knowing if something is something we should be celebrating, or if we should really be skeptical about like what is going on, or what's happened to us. What's happened to us, the feelings we've had about something or someone, like the way forward is what I'm getting. Like in the past energy, I think that you may have moved through or even are still exploring. I'm getting like, how do I feel about this dynamic in my life? Like what, and it could be so many things, right? It could be family, it could be work, it could be friends. How do I feel about this dynamic in my life? And is it working? Is it working? Like, and if it's not working, why isn't it working? And like understanding, why do I feel this way? Why do I feel like it's not working? Like really getting to the root. I think we're still, that's the energy I'm getting, is maybe getting to the root of whether or not this dynamic is working. And it has something to do with this draw towards person, place, thing, something in your waking life that is filled with passion. I just got filled with passion. I'm gonna pull, I feel guided to draw from Once Upon a Time today. Once upon a time. Da, 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 da. I need some coffee. Whew, I've been talking for a little bit here. This energy is complicated. It feels complicated. It feels complicated. I might be reaching, knock on wood, I might be reaching a larger group of people here, because lately, these readings have been layered, very layered, lots of different storylines wanting to come through. I'm doing my best to kind of whittle to the core. It's not, it is not my intention to be very specific unless it needs to be, unless that is the message for the day. It is not my intention, because what I really am passionate about, speaking of passion, is working with individuals to help them understand and uncover their own intuitive message. So anyway, let's see if we have confirmation on, I'm just going to pull confirmation on all these three cards here. Spirit guide team, thank you so much. What do we have? What do we have for this beautiful collective? Music. Music might be important to you. I don't know. 2 of Cups in your conscious, confirming. I'm going to say yes to passion then. I'm going to say yes. It might, for the majority of us then, with this 2 of Cups confirmation, I believe that it's possible, maybe like 80%, that it's about another person. I'm getting friendship. I'm getting lover. I'm getting a person. Okay? Do you know who that is? Anything stand out to you from here? All right. And your unconscious. The 6 of Swords. So look at what stands out to you here. For me, definitely the weather. We've had some crazy weather. The weather. I just got moving to calmer waters. That's what I got. Moving to calmer waters. There's something that is distressing you, but there is an understanding in your unconscious that it's for the best, is what I'm getting. That is the message I'm getting with unconscious, is there's something, and an action maybe, that the whole reason I had that like 13-minute story about the dry cleaners, this is coming up. I think there is maybe for some individuals the need to have some difficult conversations with a person about what is not working, what might not be working, and wanting to do that in a very diplomatic way. And you know in your unconscious this might be causing you distress, but you know that it is the way forward, is what I'm getting. That is pretty strong. That is pretty strong for me. And your confirmation for Page of Pentacles, I got the dream, which is, this is really on the nose, y'all. Because like this Page of Pentacles, remember I was saying like, I'm really drawn to the way they're looking at the pentacle. Like they're in awe, they're in wonder, they're like impassioned by this person, place, thing, the dream. And we got the dream as confirmation. So and there's a key on this. There's someone who watches that I personally feel, I don't know this for a fact, obviously, but there's someone who watches. This key is important. I don't know who, but I feel guided to say that there's someone, because the key keeps coming up. Are you dreaming about a key? And what I'm being guided to ask you, like, what do you feel in your dream towards this key? And what does it actually look like in your dream? And what are you doing with the key? All of these things, write them down, and maybe get a dream book and analyze it. There's something really important about that, okay? I'm just gonna say that for whoever that is. I hope that is helpful, but there is definitely someone or many people, this key is a big deal. The other thing I'm being guided to ask is do you have a key? Did someone give you a key? Like, did someone from your family line pass down some kind of a key to something? And like, there's just there are going to be people that this key is going to unlock something big. All right, so the dream. I'm going to read out of this because this dream card is very specific to this deck, and we have to honor the nuance because it's very important. So the dream, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Maybe that story, the book, or the movie, maybe there's something tied. Maybe Alice in Wonderland with wonder and what you're experiencing, some similarity. Following the strange white rabbit, young Alice fell down the rabbit hole and found herself in Wonderland, a beautiful but confusing kingdom, nonsensical in some ways, where the weirdest and most creative of things could happen as in a dream. Message: strengthen your ability to follow your intuition and creativity. This is what I've been saying with the intuition. That's what we do. We work together. Let your dream be your guide in this foolish wonderland we all live in. Did you just have a dream? I hope you're able to write it down and I hope you're able to remember it. There's something important about a dream. Divinatory meaning. The rule is very simple. Move away from everything that seems meaningless and absurd and only do on your own terms what makes sense to you. That's very Queen of Wands energy. Okay. The only other thing I want to say about this Page of Pentacles is, so with the story of having a conversation with someone and it's causing you distress, there's something about it causing you turmoil. I don't know what. You're gonna know. I'm not gonna know because you know your life better than you. There's something about this conversation that might help unlock this desire that I'm getting, this wonder, this passion, this pull. I'm getting this pull. There's something about it. And the other thing I'm being asked to say is like these doors, like once you go there, I just got anything is possible. I just got, once you go there, the dream unlocks, something like that. Like you unlock your dream. And that, it feels, dream can be connoted in so many, like, it could be an actual dream. It could be something that you really want and you haven't, it feels like you're still working towards it, kind of a thing. Possibility is a big word coming up with this. The way that her face is, like, oh God, is it even possible? That's kind of what I'm getting, is like this story, or like this attitude of like, that is a story coming through of like, if I go there, if I talk to them, if I say what I need to say, is what I'm getting. Like, say what you need to say. The John Mayer song. If I go there, I mean, am I crazy? That's also part of it, is if I go there, are they going to think I'm crazy? Are they going to think, if I go there, are they going to think I'm weird, off, something like that? But if I don't go there, I'm just always going to be wondering. Like, that's kind of the part of it. It's like, I'm just going to always be wondering about, what if I could do this? Or what if we could do that? Or what if, I just got, what if this is something? I don't know. This is a very interesting reading, y'all. Whoa. I feel like I need to clear the air. Because I'm being pulled, I feel like there's a story I'm definitely being pulled into here about this. But I want to make sure it's like, it's like something I can share with as many people, not just like in particular one person, but I make sure to share what needs to be said. And for sure, there is someone with the key, a dream, something with the key. Just think about it. Think about it is what I'm telling. They want me to really tell someone that. Oh my God. It feels very complicated. It does seem though that what I'm getting is like you are at a crossroads and in your heart, that's maybe why I was pulled towards this pendant, what to do. You just want to be able to speak in line. I keep getting in line. You want to be in line. You want to be like you don't want to be rude. You don't want to overstep boundaries. You don't want to be misinterpreted, kind of a thing. Woo! So let's see what your advice is. It sounds like you have something difficult that you want to talk to somebody about. What is the advice, spirits? 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles as advice. That's interesting. 10 of Pentacles. All right, so what from this card do you see that stands out to you? Why? This object or this thing, what does it actually do? And how does it relate to your situation? And how does it make you feel? There may be an answer there for you. Okay. I need to look at this. Interesting. That's never stood out to me before. What the heck is this? What is on this person's robe? Anybody know? Put it in the comments. Highly educated tarot experts out there, do you know what this is? Share your knowledge with the world. It looks like a tractor. I don't know why. I know it's probably not a tractor, but it looks like it. I feel like I need to look this up, you guys. Hold on. Am I able to record and look up at the same time? No, it's gonna do something weird. All right. I'm going to trust my knowing and my feeling here. You know I'm going to be looking this up after the reading. So there's grapes on the robe. I think it is like this, it looks like equipment, because if there's grapes, I don't know. I just got the word harvest. Harvest. So this is coming up. Share the wealth. Does that mean something to you? Share the wealth. I feel that you are a very abundant person. Like in the physical, I'm sure in many other areas of your life, but for sure I'm getting like you are a successful person. I believe that you have a lot of knowledge in something, and for some reason, maybe it's not a tractor, maybe it's like a tilling machine. I know, like I said, tarot experts, put in the comments, what the heck is this and how does it relate? But like today for this reading, and because my mission is to have people look at the card and intuit what something means for them, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do right now. In lieu of looking it up, I'm going to intuit for myself, and I'm going to trust that that is the meaning that I need. This looks like a piece of farming equipment to me. That and like a strange ladybug. So ladybugs might be a symbol for you, even though this is not a ladybug. But it looks like some kind of farming equipment. And we have like grapes. And grapes, I think of abundance. I think of like harvest. I think of like wine, like the process of wine making. And they use a lot of machinery in order to gather the grapes and to squish the grapes and all these different things. This is a vibe of something about work, I feel like. Like, your advice is to share. That's actually what I'm getting. To share what you know. That's kind of what I'm getting. To share what you know, to share what you have to offer, to share what you know about. I just got business. That's interesting. But there's like a difficult conversation here that needs to be had. And I'm not really sure how that relates, but they're saying to share. That's what they're saying, to share. You are abundant, and if you are passionate about something, and this is a message coming up, you want to see it succeed, share what you know. Share what you know. Share what you know in the energy of the Queen of Wands, King of Wands. And you know how these guys here are like having a conversation? I don't know. This all feels very much, it's resonating here. I'm getting you are very wise and you are very educated in something. I just got a big beep on that. And you have things to share. You're just not sure how. That's kind of what I'm getting. You're just not sure how. So let's see what the confirmation card is for the 10 of Pentacles. The Fool. This is new. This is brand new. This is brand new to you. This is what I'm getting. This is very brand new. But like, I just got take the leap. Take the leap. Take the leap. I don't know, this little birdie here, I feel like is like a spirit guide. You're being guided. You're being protected. There's nothing. I guess what I'm getting is, are you going to spend your whole life wondering? Or are you going to move into this energy that you already know you can embody and just see what happens? Like, no expectations, no attachments. Just see what happens. Kind of what I'm getting, because there's like very much freedom vibes coming off of this. Like, take the leap, like trust yourself, trust that your guides have your back, trust that you're gonna say what you need to say when you need to say it, kind of a thing. I had to have a really hard conversation once, and right before I kind of like did a little ritual with my sound bowls, and I lit some candles, and I was saying to myself, like, I called in my guides and I was like, I say what I need to say when I need to say it. I say what I need to say when I need to say it. I trust myself to say what I need to say. I trust myself. Like, I was just repeating it over and over and over and over again before this conversation. And I didn't die. It was scary as hell, but I did not die. So that is the message I have for you. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm so excited to keep doing these readings. The energy has just been changing a lot, and I feel like there's been a lot more storylines to peel through. Thank you for, being open and sharing your energy with me. I'm so appreciative. Thank you so much. Have a great day. I love you very much. Bye-bye.